Yeah, I could hold my own, I guess, on a conversation about Fassbinder. There was like, almost always on one of the calendars, a Fassbinder double feature. I mean, almost all the directors that I don't necessarily respond to, as far as like I love the idea of Fassbinder, but I don't necessarily respond to his movies that much. But I've seen about 4 of them. Fassbinder's is one of the ones that people seem to really like. I've seen Ali, Fair Eats the Soul.
Okay.
I saw recently, actually, Lily Marlena, and I was disappointed by
Yeah,
that.
I was too.
I saw the Bitter Tears of Petra von Kant.
Kinda
I saw it
fucked
at
up
the theater
with it.
and I barely got through it.
Yeah.
And then a movie that like people hated at Video Archives. I didn't like it, but now I perversely like it, is Corel. Yeah, with Brad Davis, all right? Yeah. Which I now kind of have an affection for. But it was so hated at Video Archives that like to recommend it to a customer is like you risk getting punched in the face when they came back. Like that Antonioni style.
And yet Antonioni doesn't do it for you. You're not turned on by Antonioni. Not The Eclipse, The Night, no, Love and Horror.
No, they're fucking boring,
Zabriskie Point.
Well, that's the one I like.
Okay, so you do like what is considered his fiasco.
Fiasco is the one I like, yeah, exactly.
What some people think is an example of exactly what you're saying about a director's career.
No, Zabriskie Point is interesting. I mean, actually, all those Campus Radical movies from 1970 were interesting to one degree or another.
Are there gaps for you, and where are they? I mean, could you talk to me about Ingmar Bergman's filmography in as much detail as, say, Don Siegel's?
No, I couldn't hold forth on Bergman with the knowledge that I can on Don Siegel, but you're actually picking somebody whose work I've really, really put under the microscope. But I could definitely talk to you about him actually quite a bit. I mean, part of being a film expert or an expert on any, I guess, field of arts or anything is that, yeah, you have your things you're drawn to that you're interested in, and so that comes really easy to you. But you have kind of a working knowledge of everything, unless it's just completely outside. I could hold my own, I guess, on a conversation about Bergman. I've seen about 4 Bergmans.
What were the 4 Bergmans?
I saw Fanny and Alexander. Fanny and Alexander is the one that I saw full on at the movie theaters. No, and I saw Virgin Spring at the movie theaters too. And I saw The Serpent's Egg, which I like. I actually really like The Serpent's Egg with David Carradine. I think that's a pretty good movie.
Like American production.
Well, there's another one that he did with Ilya Gould called The Touch, early on.
Which I just saw with B.B. Anderson. Yeah, I just watched that. Interesting movie.
No, it is an interesting movie.
Yeah.
It is an interesting movie. And I think I'm a liar. I think that I've seen those 3.
No, so not Cries and Whispers or the Scenes from a Marriage.
No, I haven't seen Scenes from a Marriage. Like, I have them all on video cassette, all right? I have Scenes from a Marriage, the double tape RCA Columbia set. I could hold my own.